got a new show for y'all. Got a damn good show. I'm about to show y'all evidence of why Democrats say if black people have to show ID to vote, it will disenfranchise them. It's hard to believe, man, but it's true. Yeah. But hey, Biden said black people know how to use a computer. I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him. They can't get a driver's license. They can't use a computer, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you. It's like it's so many people in the black community are just helpless. You have to hold their hand for everything. I don't know why that is. It's not like they have low IQ. It's just the culture. It's the get your fucking hands. Hey, come here. No, put your hand like that. Come on, we're gonna go get your ID, all right? Come on, we're gonna learn how to use a computer today. Hey, I'm gonna do your taxes. Come on over here. And it's sad, but it's true. Watch this first video, what happened down in Houston. If this is true, they don't need to be voting. Exactly.
Taxpayers looking to take advantage of free
Hold on,
help
pause
from the
this.
IRS.
What's up with this dude's eye?
Shut up.
Dude's eye up and look.
He's got astigmatism.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, he's looking at the camera too hard. Like if you look at my finger. Look at my finger.
Okay.
No, look at my finger.
Okay.
See, you don't got astigmatism.
That's what he's got.
Yeah, if you stare at a point, some people astigmat. Eyes go like this.
Oh, one eye.
Yeah.
So one of his eyes is stronger than the other.
Something like that. He got astigmatism.
Right.
They need to take that damn camera out of his face.
Oh yeah.
Away from an office in Southwest Houston. The sudden closure of the office leading to a lot of frustration.
Hold on.
Like last month, y'all wouldn't expect
This was the scene at the IRS office on South Gessner. According to the IRS website, the office was supposed to be open until 4 p.m. today to help people with last-minute filing. But people waiting for assistance were notified just before 11 a.m. that the office would be closed.
Doors were supposed to open at 9, and they came out and said, we're not serving nobody today. I've been out here with my elderly mom since 6:30 this morning. People literally were here at 12 o'clock last night.
Damn.
In part, quote, delays on Saturday occurred due to overwhelming taxpayer demand for assistance, and the IRS is committed to serving those who weren't able to receive in-person help. For people we couldn't serve in person, we are collecting names and numbers when possible so an IRS representative can call them back. The agency also tells us it will be taking special steps next week to further assist taxpayers.
All right, cut this astigmatism off. You give me astigmatism. But no, but seriously.
It's their fault they waited till the last day.
But still, I mean, there's been inventions like Tax Act, TurboTax.
Well, you got to know how to read to use those. Come on now. You giving black people too much credit. you think black people can read. They don't know how to use no computer.
They can read though, Kevin.
If you constantly going into the voters booth and you voting for Joe Biden, I don't think you can read.
You can read that name. No, but see, they going there for tax assistance.
Yeah, do their taxes. Yeah.
But it's free assistance. They're doing it. It's like I
don't know why you keep trying. I gave up a long time ago.
But see, it gets worse. Not only were they there because to help file their taxes, but also for some reason, a lot of people got to go verify their identity to get that tax refund.
Why do you got to verify the ID and just show your ID?
Because there's a lot of fraud. They got to go to the office, the IRS office, before they release that tax refund to them. They got to go to the office and show that ID and prove it's them.
I hope they got ID.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show you another video. That's the reason why it was overran by all the Negroes.
Frustrations grew outside the IRS Assistance Office in Southwest Houston today as it abruptly closed just days before tax day. Hundreds of people looking for tax help were turned away. Tonight, Zach Lashaway explains what the IRS is saying to help those impacted by the closure.
Come here. Come here.
A sign on the door reads, "This office will be closed today."
I get it. I understand. But still, you can come talk to me at the door.
For Genesis Harris, his wife, and their 5-week-old baby, getting to the IRS office building on Gessner wasn't easy.
Getting on a bus is taking 2-3 buses.
Today was the only day the Harrises had to try to get their taxes figured out.
I have to be at work on Monday, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna, do that at the same time I have to work because I have to work all day.
Angela Harris filed her taxes in March, but was told she needed to appear at the IRS office to verify her identity.
I live in Conroe. I left and came back. It looked like this out here, and a sign on the door saying they're closed.
How frustrated are you?
Very. Completely.
I reached out to CPA and tax expert with TurboTax, Lisa Green-Lewis, to see why tax filers would be asked to verify their identity to receive their tax return. She said it's to protect the filer's identity and to verify they did in fact file the tax return in question.
Hi, Peggy. Hi, this is Zach Lashway from Channel 2.
I also reached out to the IRS to find out why the office closed.
Will the statement explain why the office is closed?
Overwhelmed with niggas.
Yeah.
What's the solution for these folks out here today?
Well, that's in the statement as well. We're going to be fully staffed next week.
That statement reads in part, delays on Saturday occurred due to overwhelming taxpayer demand for assistance. To further assist taxpayers in the Houston area, we will be making special steps to help on Monday and throughout the week. We will be working to fully staff our offices next week and adding more people to help on our phone lines.
And that number, along with other resources to help you with filing your taxes, can be found inside this article on our website, clicktohouston.com. In Houston, I'm Zach Lashway, KPRC 2 News.
Hey, man. You know why this is an issue? They're going at it for free to get it for free.
Yeah.
They didn't go on tax act like me and you did last night and pay you $100. Them niggas ain't got $100. Them niggas broke. Some of them took 5 buses to get that.
Yeah, these are like very poor. Let me say something. These people are like very poor.
Yeah.
And
well, there's a wage gap between black and white. That's a fact now. White people ain't got to worry about this. They got the $100.
Yeah, but they're forcing people to ID themselves to get that tax refund. But it's not racist to ask. But it's racist to ask for ID when you're voting.
Yeah, yeah. Should be the other way around. Wait a minute. No, shouldn't be the other way around. You should require ID to vote and to get your tax.
But the reason why the IRS is forcing them to verify that it's them to file the tax return, there's a lot of fraud.
But it's not.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. Look at the people out there. What is the IRS saying? Who's committing most of the fraud?
Yeah, that's the part they ain't saying out loud. You have to read in between them lines. And they trying to say it's not a lot of fraud when it comes to vote. And it's the same people that shows up with no ID. Some of them named Jose. That's right. You got to listen to what I'm saying. You got to read between them lines. It's bullshit.
These people, seriously, these people are helpless.
No, they're not.
Like a lot of these people getting these tax refunds, it's not because they pay into the system. It's because they're poor and they got 30 kids.
Yeah.
That child tax credit in the black community is like a job to them. All right, time to pop out another kid. Junior over here is getting too big.
Yeah, it's benefits. They see kids child tax
What's
credit.
the child tax credit, like $1,500, $2,000 a kid?
I think it's more than that now. I think it's like, I don't know. I can't claim it. They say I make too much money.
A child tax credit?
Mm-hmm. I don't even get to claim it, man. See, a lot of
like when you get a tax refund,
I'm over here talking. You just act like I ain't.
Most of the time, they get a tax refund not because they paid in the system, it's because they poor.
Yeah.
2,000. You have 5 kids, man. That's 10,000.
I know. Yeah. Living off the government babies.
Yeah.
Live on welfare, right? Then you get that child
welfare tax refund.
But you know why they got that child tax credit, right? To encourage people to have kids.
No, it's to help poor people.
What? Yeah. It's to encourage people that are poor to have kids. It shouldn't be a financial burden on the family. That's why they did it. That's why the IRS writ the code. It was to encourage charitable contributions. But then they put a damn ceiling on. You can't even claim this shit. And then now,
when he wrote this this code, it was good.
What you talking about?
Well, if you shut up and listen, I'll tell you. It was based on the marriage. They saw a bunch of people that couldn't have kids before because they was too poor. Now they can have kids. They saw that as, you know, a cloud having to civilize. No, streamline your answer, Kevin. They ain't streamlining shit.
No, the reason why you got the tax credit was to lift people out of poverty. That's why they did it.
Yeah, you don't remember that tax course we took in
yeah, why don't you just say what I said? It's to lift people out of poverty.
No, it's missing context. They're encouraging people to have kids. Y'all know what this epitomizes? No ambition, no initiative.
No. See, this is what's plaguing the black community.
That's what I'm saying.
The reason why these people in this circumstance, they have no ambition and no initiative. Now y'all out there trying to get free services for free.
I mean, y'all people, you can't be the stupid. You're just lazy when it comes to thinking. See, you're cherry picking. You gotta say everything. Well, it's missing context.
Dude took 5 buses just to get to the tax office. They closed. He is now screaming through the door. What's your wife and kid go there for? You couldn't go there by yourself? You had to drag your wife and kid out? Now you screaming through a door, got your girl sitting on the steps holding a 3-month-old baby.
Hey, you know what? They're out there, right? They're trying to find out how much they're going to get back.
We broke us out. I'm going in there with you. I hope we get about $20,000.
You know how I know? I used to be broke like that, man. But I never went to the IRS to get my taxes. I went to H&R Block and I paid my $50. Man, H&R Block was expensive. They paid $100, $150.
H&R Block expensive. Now you can do it all online.
Yes.
But Joe was right.
Hey, they don't know how to use a computer.
They don't know how to use a computer.
And I think some of these people can't read. I mean, I'm not saying that to be cruel or harsh towards the Negro. It's kind of obvious.
Even if you can read, if you don't have a acumen for taxes or expertise in taxes, I mean, you just got to know the bare minimum. It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
I mean, the damn...
You don't have
the tax software walks you through the steps.
Yeah.
But you know the Negro, they get frustrated. Like, I don't know what adjusted gross income is. What's this bullshit about? Just tell me how much money I'm getting back.